How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I uploaded a video. I'm going to start trying to get back into that. I realized I've got, quite a few subscribers for me now anyway, and maybe this is something you guys would be interested in seeing. I just picked this up today. This is my new, to me, 1993 Ford F-150. I absolutely love these trucks, and this is a really good example, and it kind of snuck up on me yesterday. So let's take a look at this thing, and I'll kind of go over it with you guys. Really good example of a truck, and kind of tell you how I came upon it. So here it is. It's a 93 short bed 5.0 automatic overdrive, and it is slick. I found this thing a couple miles away from me, well, probably about 30 miles away. I went and looked at a job, and I seen this sitting underneath the machine shed kind of barn thing, and asked the guy if he'd be interested in selling this truck. And man, I was blown away at how nice it was. Usually these things are completely rotten above the back tires and behind the tires, underneath. The only spot of rust that I have found so far is on the bottom fender right here. And it is nothing. I mean, the only dent in the thing is right here from a horse. But I mean, it's straight. It's a beautiful two-tone, red and white. I don't know if this is Rangoon red. Not really sure, but you can just see how sharp it is. Super straight and solid truck. This is the inside of the bed. Has this bed mat. And it has been in there since the truck was new. The gentleman I bought this from, this was his dad's truck. It's basically a one-owner truck. His dad had it and bought it brand new in 1993. And his son had it, and they're getting ready to move out of state. And he made the mailman an offer on it, and he said no, and I said yes pretty quick. So I think I paid, about what it's worth, and I'm happy with that. I don't really know what we got in here. It's like a tail light. I'm just kind of going to go over it with you guys. I really haven't even looked at the thing much myself. I don't know if it's got a tail light that's messed up. This one's got a little crack in it. He's already got a tail light in there for it. It's got this tire holder mounted to the side of the bed. That's kind of neat. And it's got, just about brand new tires on it. And man, this is it's one of the nicest ones I've seen. It's beautiful, beautiful on the inside. This thing has 104,000 miles on it. The odometer is kind of messed up on the screen there, but the odometer works. And I believe, from what I could see on the way home, it was reading 104. It's a little messed up there, but it's either 104 or 109, but it's looking to me like it's 104. And the AC blows ice cold, radio works great, cruise control works, everything is just immaculate on this thing. One thing I thought was really neat, he has all the original service paperwork on it. So he's always put 10W30 in it. January 30th or not January 30th, November 30th, 93. First oil change, 2,000 miles on it. And you can just see, wow, all these, he was pretty consistent. Isn't that cool? Really, really cool, man. You don't see this stuff. I mean, this is crazy. He's got receipts in here. What's this here? I'm not sure what this stuff is. I'll have to take a look at it. But that's the original service book, and he gave me that with the truck. And that's just crazy cool. Crazy cool. Gave me a box of goodies with it. The only thing I've noticed about the truck is it's got a smell of oil. I think it's got a small oil leak. The truck really ain't been drove much. Let's try this. Got a small little oil leak, and it drips a little antifreeze, he said, and I'm guessing it's probably the timing chain cover. I need to kind of check into that, and we'll have a separate video on that. Don't really think it's leaking anything on the floor yet. That's from my other pickup. But look how clean it is under here. All original 5.0, got the soup can. Even has the original intake. You never see that. Wow, crazy cool. Got all the original exhaust. Super quiet. And one other thing about these trucks, up underneath here is usually gone. Look how clean that is, guys. My other red truck, it was completely toasted under here. It was gone. And it just, it is just crazy clean. Look at all that, the original primer. The truck came from Arkansas, so that's a good thing, I believe. I don't really know. I've not spent a whole lot of time in Arkansas, but I don't think they get a whole lot of rusty vehicles. I don't know, I may be wrong. Got the dual tanks, they both work. Pretty cool. Just look how clean them door panels are. It is an XLT. Got the nice addition. Cup holders there, flip down armrest. This is just kind of extra stuff. Looks like he's got some intake gasket kit. I think he was probably planning on fixing that antifreeze leak. Got a brand new, looks like maybe a fuel filter, air filter, oil filter. That's the right oil filter. Wow. Spark plug wires, intake gaskets, windshield wipers. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sell this one. That's too clean. So my plans with this truck, the paint is okay. It's just kind of oxidized. Looks like maybe it was setting. These trucks don't have a clear coat. Looks like maybe it was setting out just from driving and it got kind of oxidized. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just clean it up really good. Give it a really good wash. And then we're going to maybe try to buff this paint out. I think it's almost too nice to try to repaint. I mean, it's got little scratches and stuff here and there. But, I mean, you can't ask for nothing much nicer than this. Let's go ahead and start it up. Super quiet. Bumper's a little crooked, it looks like. To fix that. But man, super nice. All right, I think first things first on this thing. Let's get this thing outside and get it washed. And maybe we'll come in here and try to buff some of this residue off of here and see if it shines up. AC in this truck works so good, it's crazy. It's instant ice cold air. What a beauty. I'm gonna try not to power wash this one. I'm gonna soak it down real good and get it doused in soap. I don't want to get too carried away on this paint yet. I don't know how much paint we're working with. For a final rinse here. Not bad, it cleaned up pretty decent. Man, if it just looked like that after we buffed it, I would be thrilled. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's get this thing back in the shop, take a better look at it. So you can see closer now kind of what I'm talking about. It's got that hazy, faded look on this red. The white actually looks pretty good. But let me grab the buffer and let's try an area here and see if that helps. Well, that's pretty impressive, I think, just with some 1500 grit sand or 1500 grit compound and a foam pad on the buffer wheel. That's what we're getting, and that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's smooth. So what I'm kind of thinking is I'm going to do all this, the whole truck red, all the red on the truck, and spend this evening working on this. I'm not a professional car detailer. I'm not very good with the buffer, but it's sure not taking much to clean this thing up. That's all I want, just kind of the shine back. Not looking for a show truck. Look at that. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Got the hood done. And guys, this is just a super light buff with a foam pad. And look how good it looks. I mean, obviously, you know, it's gonna have scratches. It's an old truck, it's original paint. But we brought that paint back around, just kind of doing that. I did have a spot here where there was some touch-up paint, and it got a little sticky on me, and so I'll go grab some touch-up paint for this and hit that just so that spot's not there or as noticeable. We'll hit it with touch-up paint. I got this top of this fender done. I'm not sure what color this is. I don't know if this is vermilion red or if this is like they had a few different reds. I'll have to decode this door and see what it is, but man, it's really looking good. Just doing the red. Haven't even touched the white yet. I'll have to get a different pad for that, but honestly, the white isn't in near as bad a shape. So well, let's get going and get this other side done, the tailgate and the roof. see on this side, paint's getting pretty thin, especially right there. I think it's still gonna look really nice. You can see kinda it bleeding through right in here a little. You can see it down through the primer a little. So this is probably about the worst spot on the truck, I'd say, paint-wise. It's getting a little thin on the bedside there. But we'll keep going and make this thing look as good as we can. Well, and just like that, we've got us a pretty slick little F-150. Now it's far from perfect, but it turned out really well. Still got a lot of deep scratches in the finish, but honestly, this paint's getting a little thin and we can't be pushing it. So that's probably about all I'll do to it, maybe besides just a hand polish. Kind of walk around it. It really could go, it could be gone over about one more time, but like I said, I don't know if I want to push it, especially back here on the tailgate. It's pretty thin right here. You can see it's pretty thin there. But man, it's a lot better than what it looked like. So we may go ahead and just kind of do a hand polish, and then maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Would it be worth maybe clear coating it, or? I don't think so. I think maybe just a good hand polish and a wax and leave it original, and just try to keep it out of the sun as much as I can, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with this thing, but turned out pretty decent. That's the only rust on the truck right there. Might go get some touch-up paint, touch up this spot here. Let's pull this thing out in the sun and see what it looks like. Got a little shine back. Yes, sir. Definitely need to wipe it down again. Well guys, that's gonna be about it for this video. I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing quite yet. I think that looks wise, it's probably gonna stay about like it is, but I know there's a few things that need fixed on this thing. So stay tuned for the next video when we dig into seeing where the oil leak is and the coolant leak. So thanks for watching and God bless.